And so the impact money quote of the day comes from a leadership coach that does retreats specifically for women, but also does some speaking engagements and things where, you know, everybody is invited, obviously. But Annete Bridges said gratitude helps us to see what is there instead of what isn't. You know, I was thinking about that, knowing that this was going to be the quote today on the way here, and you know, it's interesting that those that are not married complain about not being married, and they focus on what isn't there, and then they, because they want to be able to, as they say, focus on what is there, because if they get married, then that partner will be there. And then if they don't have kids, is they complain about not having kids, focusing on what isn't there. People that have a job that they don't like, you know, focus on the things that they don't like and what they don't have. But then what's so interesting about that, and this, you know, maybe brings up an interesting perspective, is so that person gets married. Now they're married. Before getting married, they were complaining about not being married. But how many people do you know that are married that complain about being married? And it's about what their marriage doesn't have, and about what their partner doesn't have, and about the house they don't have, or the career that their spouse doesn't have. And then when they have, they're complaining that they don't have kids. And then they finally have kids, and what do they spend a lot of their time complaining about? Their kids, and the things that they're not able to do because of their kids, and the things that, you know, well, you know, and then I became a parent. And then they have a job they don't like, and they complain about it, and so they finally get a job that they like at the beginning, but chances are they attract all the things that they don't like about their job. And so having an attitude of gratitude, a spirit of gratitude, and really a personality of gratitude is focusing on the things that we do have instead of the things that we don't. Because really, if we were to make a list of all the things that we're grateful for, that are going well, the things that we like about life, it would be a long list. You know, the ability, you know, that I was able to walk up the stairs today, that I can drive, that I can see, that, I mean, just the list would go on and on and on and on. And then you ask somebody, okay, now make a list on the other side of the things that you don't like. And after they got past like number 3 or number 4, they would run out of things to say. They'd get to 4 things and be like, well, and then they'd have to like really think about things that they don't like. There are so many more things to be grateful for than there are to not be grateful for. Yet how many of us know people that are just totally consumed by what isn't there, and it's like 3 or 4 things. And there's so much more to be grateful about. And that's what's so interesting is, you know, people get so reflective and all that stuff around Thanksgiving. Why not just have a grateful heart all the time? Why does there need to be a holiday to be grateful? Why does there need to be a holiday to recognize a need and go fill the need with a gift? Why does there need to be a holiday for this kind of stuff? Why can't our life just be that way? But it's the same thing we were talking about earlier, is people look and are so excited about holidays and vacations so that they can take a break from the life that they don't like, because they're not looking for things that they do like about it. And I could rant on this for a while, but this is the Impact School of Money. But when it comes to money, being grateful for what we have instead of what we don't have is a huge, huge money mentality that then either attracts more or pushes more away. The things that we're grateful for, the people that we express gratitude for, want to be around us. Well, if we're always complaining about people and always complaining about our spouse and complaining about our kids, and they hear us complaining about it, are they going to enjoy our company? Why would they enjoy our company? If we complain about our job and it gets back to management, we get fired, and we can't figure out why, well, we weren't expressing gratitude to those things. Do we express gratitude to money? To the money that we do have? You know, for those that believe in a higher power or God or whatever, the belief that I have about God is that if He's my Father and I complain about things, is He going to give me more of those things I complain about? No, because I'm not grateful for them anyway. Right? And so if I'm constantly complaining about money and I'm not grateful for the money I already have, is God as a Father going to bless me with more? People pray about more money thinking that that's going to solve their problems. It won't. How do you solve the problems with the current situation you have and be grateful for what you do have and then ask to be blessed for more? And a lot of that has to do with how we handle it. We take that responsibility, we're grateful for it, we handle it properly, and then we're given more responsibility. Anybody that's a parent knows that. Is if your kids don't handle the responsibility you give them, you don't give them more responsibility. If we're not handling well the money we have now, why would we be blessed with more money? It just doesn't make a lot of sense when we talk about it that way. Yet how many people pray for a better job or pray for more money? Yeah, fun things to think about. So thank you, Annete Bridges, for putting those seeds in our head of gratitude this morning.